Today we celebrate another great Franciscan of the secular order, Elizabeth of Hungary. She had great love for the poor and those who were suffering, and now she's the patroness of Catholic charities and the secular Franciscan order, which used to be called the Third Order. She was the daughter of the King of Hungary and chose a life of penance and prayer when she could have had a life of leisure and luxury. The choice endeared her to the hearts of the common people throughout Europe. She was married at the ripe old age of 14 to Louis of Thuringia, whom she deeply loved. They had 3 children, and under the spiritual direction of a Franciscan friar, she led a life of prayer, sacrifice, and service to the poor and sick. Seeking to become one with the poor, she wore simple clothing and daily would take bread to hundreds of the poorest in the land who came to her gate. After 6 years of marriage, her husband died in the Crusades, and Elizabeth was very grief-stricken. Her husband's family looked upon her as squandering the royal purse and mistreated her, finally throwing her out of the palace. How do you like that? The return of her husband's allies from the Crusades resulted in her being reinstated, since her son was the legal heir to the throne. What a family. In 1228, Elizabeth joined the secular Franciscan order. St. Francis died in 1226, spending the remaining few years of her life caring for the poor in a hospital which she founded in honor of good old St. Francis of Assisi. Her health declined, and she died at the ripe old age of 23 in 1231. Her great popularity resulted in her canonization only 4 years later. Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, what a great saint. Could have spent her whole time combing her hair and doing her nails. Instead, she spent her whole life praying and giving to the poor and the suffering. What a great woman. God bless her. God bless you.